So we have a question today from a concerned mother, and the question is, why is my child who is in the autism spectrum so fussy about food? So mothers, you need to remember that most children in the spectrum are extremely selective eaters. Okay? And it is not that your child is being stubborn. There are many reasons why they are selective eaters, and they usually stick to like 5 to 6 food items which they love to have on a day-to-day basis, and it becomes very difficult for you to introduce new items to the child. Okay, the most important reason is something known as sensory sensitivity. Okay, sensory sensitivity means that a child who's in the spectrum, they sense food differently as compared to us. So for example, the smell, the texture, the temperature, the consistency of the food, the taste of the food, all these things the child is oversensitive to. As a result, they tend to avoid food items which they are not comfortable with. Okay. The second point is children in the spectrum love routine. So they will usually stick to the same things every day, right? And the simple reason is that they love predictability and things which make them feel safe. So what happens when you introduce something new to the child, they tend to become very anxious. Okay. And that indirectly causes them to avoid new food items and make them very fussy. The third important point, though it may be less common, is that certain food items may cause certain discomfort in the child. For example, they can have symptoms like reflux, bloating, constipation, loose motions. Okay. If at all they are sensitive to certain food items, they definitely for some reason may know or be aware of it, and they tend to avoid those food items. And the last and the fourth important point is something known as oromotor difficulties. Oromotor difficulties simply means that they are not able to chew food or process food which have certain consistencies like slimy food or soft food, or a lot of children we experience, they avoid fruits, for example. Okay, some children may love crunchy food or may even avoid crunchy food. So these oromotor difficulties makes them avoid certain food items. So selective eating in a child who's on the spectrum is more than often a symptom, and it has nothing to do with stubbornness. Okay, so rather than asking the question why my child is not eating, the right question is, what is it that's causing my child to not eat? Okay, by addressing and finding the reasons behind it, you will be able to handle your child better. Now, as homeopaths in our clinics, the first goal is to reduce these sensory sensitivities in a child who's on the spectrum. By doing this, we find wonderful results. We bring about a lot of improvement in the child overall, and becomes much more easier to manage the child. Okay, so do consider homeopathy as it's a wonderful supportive line of treatment for children who are on the spectrum. Thank you.